Hi Scorpio, I am doing your reading for January 2020. I thought I had your video. I thought I did it. I recorded it. It was a great message. And I realized that it wasn't your reading. I've done that twice today. And I don't know what's going on. I think because I'm a little sick, my brain is not working properly, so I am starting from scratch. I grabbed a new deck. I figured it'd be easier to start fresh with you and your reading, and hopefully by the next batch of readings I won't be in this really weird headspace, because you know when you're sick and you're congested, you feel like you're not really following along what you're doing. So I decided, for the sake of giving you a true message, I would just start from scratch. And so I wanted to invite our archangels, our guardian angels, ancestors, and my spirit guides to come through to give me a message for the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, I am here to read for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So thank you so much for being here today, guys. I really appreciate it. I am starting to get so excited that you guys are actually watching my videos. And so the way that I'm going to start I guess uploading is going to be depending on who has the most views. I think that's only fair. But also you can totally interact with me, and by liking the videos and by sharing them. And if I see that your video has more likes or more views and stuff like that, then I will definitely bump you up to second or third place and so on. So again, general reading. This is not meant for everybody. This is supposed to be a tool that you use. I don't want you to base all your life decisions on whatever message I may be delivering, because I could be delivering this message to somebody else. But if it does apply to you, use it in the best way possible. If it doesn't apply to you, just leave it. It's not for you. Don't try to make it fit, okay? Scorpio, let's get going on your reading. Okay, first on the board, 10 of Cups. Beautiful energy. 10 of Cups is definitely my wish fulfillment, happy life, happy wife, happy family card. But then that's followed by a 2 of Swords. And you have the unknown card. This is a very peculiar card, and it is exclusive to this deck. So this deck in particular is called the Crystal Visions Tarot by Jennifer Galasso. And in this deck, this is not a card that is really regular in all the other decks. This is exclusive to this deck. And the unknown card shows up when there's information that you're not really aware of yet. Okay, so you have the Fool, 8 of Wands, the Hermit, Page of Wands, and under here the deck is 4 of Swords. Makes sense because you have the 10 of Cups to begin with, right? I hate to start off readings like this. I really do, because it starts off so nicely. The 10 of Cups, like I said, it's the happy family card. It's everything you could ever possibly want in a family. It's the stability, the love, the children, all of it is in the 10 of Cups. But then you have the 2 of Swords energy right after. So the 10 of Cups is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And this is followed by air energy. The Swords is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And when you see the 2 of Swords here, it's kind of like you're at a crossroads. Like you're needing to make a decision, but you're not really sure about the decision that you have to make. Because if you notice that she's holding the swords up, in front of her heart, and she's kind of like guarding herself, but she's blind. She doesn't know what she's going to pick and what she's going to choose. And so that's a pretty harsh energy to get when you have already had started with something so good. So something happens here. And I'm afraid to say that whatever is in the unknown card, something that you have yet to find out, is putting you in a position of this harshness. It could be illness. It could be that you're needing to have surgery, but it can also speak of two people that are involved in addition to you. So that could be the unknown card. Like that could be what is revealed here. And then it leads into conflict, the Five of Wands. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this energy is a harsh energy of arguments and fights. And it's just a lot of chaos. Like no one's backing down. Everyone's going to fight. Everyone's ready to go. Even the lions are down here fighting, and the people on the top are fighting. And it's just a lot of chaos. It could be multiple people involved. It could be, two couples and children and all these other, friends and cousins, and everybody's involved in this whole situation because seemingly, Scorpio, you had the perfect family. You had your 10 of Cups, but something was revealed here to you that put you in a position where now you're like pissed because you have to make a decision. I'm at a crossroads here. Do I stay here in this situation that I thought was the best situation ever, but something came out. Maybe there was some cheating. Maybe there was an illness, or maybe there was something that was revealed to you that was really harsh, and it put you in this Two of Swords energy, which led to the Five of Wands energy, which is conflict and fighting. But then after that, you have the Fool. So the Fool speaks about a new opportunity. So maybe after this is revealed, you end up deciding that you're going to take a leap of faith with somebody new. That there's someone else out here that's going to maybe fulfill whatever you thought was getting fulfilled up here, but really turned out to be, it wasn't that. So I just want to really quick see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I just thought there was like 10 butterflies, but there's not. I thought maybe that would have any kind of significance. But as you know, butterflies talk about transformation. So maybe something happened up here with this energy here in the unknown card that brought you out of this shell that you had been keeping yourself in, and you're emerging as a new person, maybe stronger, more carefree, more lively, and then you start receiving messages. These are passionate messages. It could be text messages, emails, but someone starts coming to you with strong messages. And I say passionate messages because this is a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So it could be someone in one of those signs. Doesn't have to be. Could be any sign, but somebody can be bringing you some messages that you all of a sudden they're fast messages. They're coming in, and you had no idea. You had no idea because you kind of put yourself in a little hermit energy. This is Virgo energy. You put yourself in this place where you're reflecting off of, well, if I thought everything was so fine and great and dandy here, and then whatever this was that came out, like, what do I really know about love, or what do I really know about myself? So you're in this reflective state. You're in this place where you're just like not even trusting anything. You're like, how could I trust something if I thought I had the happily ever after and it didn't turn out to be that? But you have the Page of Wands. Again, another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, is bringing you a lot of passion. They're going to bring you a message of passion, of love, of starting something new. Maybe this is a fire sign that brings you a passion back into your life, and that gives you that that drive to go after it, what it is that you really, really want. But right now you're in the Four of Swords energy. Well, this is Four of Swords, Nine of Swords. Wow, right under that. Wow, there's so many harsh energies here. These are swords are air energy, but it's also really harsh. It's like you had to cut so many things out of your life. The Four of Swords talks about needing to take a break. So she's literally resting, but she has her sword ready to go. The Nine of Swords talks about not sleeping well at night, waking up like in a panic, and waking up with the realization that something has to change. And then you have the Six of Swords right after that, and that you walking away, putting down your swords. You're not fighting for this anymore. You're just walking away. So those are really, really, really intense energies. But you have something really good coming to you. I mean, yes, it's going to be hard. And yes, you're going to be heartbroken maybe for a little while when something comes up and comes out into the light, because she's holding a candle here and she's holding this like orb of, like a crystal ball, showing you like, hey, let me show you the truth. Let me show you what's really happening. So you feel kind of like, bamboozled, because, that's why the fights came in, because you're like, I thought I was happy. Thought I was in a good situation here, but something good's gonna come in for you, something better. You just got to kind of be in this little bit of an reflective energy with the Hermit. Whew, that was a lot. I think that was more than a lot of the other readings have been, and just in that one, just in the spread. So I'm going to clarify with the Universal Tarot minis, because I want to get a little bit of clarification on this Two of Swords and the Unknown card. So let's see. Angels, please clarify the Two of Swords for Scorpio, January 2020. Please let me know, what is this Two of Swords? Why is this Two of Swords here for Scorpio? Angels, please. Give me the messages that I need to give to our friends in the sign of Scorpio. Why is the Two of Swords here for the sign of Scorpio? Two of Swords. Why is it Two of Swords? Oops, there you go. Finally. Five of Cups. So there was definitely some tragedy. There's definitely some... The Five of Cups energy talks about, feeling devastated, very, very disappointed, devastated at the outcome of how things turned out. And you're so focused on what didn't work that you're not looking back of you, that there's two cups here. This is your soulmate, your twin flame. So whatever this situation was that ended left you feeling very deflated and very sad and very defeated, but there's love coming for you. So maybe you got betrayed by someone that you put so much effort and energy into. Please let me know what this unknown card is here for. Why is this unknown card here, please, for Scorpio? Please clarify the unknown card here for Scorpio. Please clarify the unknown card. Okay. You're just not talking, okay? Whew. Blow that out of there. Come on, please. Spirit. Archangels, give me the message that I need to convey to Scorpio in regards to this unknown card. Please let me know, why is this unknown card here? There you go. Thank you. Whoa. Okay, so I'm going to look at them, but there were too many of them. Okay. So, one more time, please. Can you clarify the unknown card for the sign of Scorpio? Clarify the unknown card for the sign of Scorpio. Thank you. Yep. Three of Cups in reverse. This was definitely a third party. So unfortunately, it looks like there was some cheating involved. Usually Three of Cups is celebrations, but in the reverse, it can also speak about cheating. Some kind of cheating. Maybe your person that you thought you had a really strong connection. It could have been a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, that you had a really strong relationship. Maybe this is you thinking you were in a very strong relationship, and it just wasn't that. Maybe this person stepped out on you, and you just were just so disappointed. But I mean, this could also be you. It could be vice versa. Yeah, but there's a lot of disappointment here with the Five of Cups and Three of Cups under. It's a lot of emotions. Cups are, like I said, water signs, very emotional. Okay, so I will take those two. And I was thinking of the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands, I got the Lovers in reverse and also Temperance in reverse. So the Lovers in reverse, just, yeah, it's a really solid union that kind of fell apart, which is really, really sad. And Temperance is just you're not putting your effort into it anymore. You lost patience with this. Five of Wands is like you're not gonna invest anymore in it. Five of Wands with Temperance in reverse and Lovers in reverse. You're like, I'm done with it. I just don't even want to deal with it anymore. Can you clarify the Fool for Scorpio, please? Oh, okay. I love how that works. So, anyway, there's the Knight of Wands. So there is a passionate person coming in for you. A new opportunity, a new love interest. I laugh because the Eight of Wands is here. So it just, it's just really nice how that worked out for you. Knight of Wands and the Fool. So you're going to take a chance on a new relationship. They're going to come in really quickly to bring you this message. Clarify the Hermit for me, please. For Scorpio. Clarify the Hermit, please. Can you please clarify? Oh, thank you. Eight of Pentacles. So you're willing to work at this new relationship. You're going to work on yourself too, because the Hermit speaks about self-reflection and working on yourself. The Pentacles, he's working on getting himself right, getting his money right. So that's a really, really good card to see with the Hermit. Can you please clarify the Page of Wands for Scorpio? Page of Wands. Please clarify the Page of Wands for Scorpio. Four of Swords again. You got Four of Swords there and Four of Swords there. So you're going to take your time. You're going to take your time to kind of reevaluate what it is that your next step is going to be. It looks like you have a new prospect coming in, a romantic prospect, and it looks like it could be a good opportunity. You could be in this space where this person comes in with so much passion that you just take a leap of faith. But with this, you have to be careful, because the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, he can come in and out. He can be very like, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. And because you're in this like free, flowy, type of energy of the Fool, you may not see any kind of warning about this particular person coming in. I mean, it does look like it's good because it's progressing from the Fool to the Knight to the Eight of Wands, and then the Page of Wands is here, like a younger fire sign that's going to be coming in for you to bring you this message of love and passion. I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Eight of Wands too. Okay, thank you. So you have the High Priestess in reverse. So you're not going to be able to use your intuition because you're going to be so full of passion. After this disappointment and being sad, being given the opportunity to start something fresh and new with somebody else might put you in a position where you're not really looking at all of the red flags, okay? So be mindful of that. Keep an eye on that. And as with a lot of things, messages, especially messages on the internet, can be very dangerous. So use your intuition. Be aware. What am I writing? Am I going to get in trouble for this? Yeah, because you have the the King of Cups and the Moon in reverse. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, as well as this. So you don't want to get caught doing something you're not supposed to be doing. So if you do get a chance to interact with somebody new, make sure that's done. Make sure your previous relationship, your 10 of Cups that you thought was your happily ever after, make sure that that's done so it doesn't create some problems for you, okay? Because there could be some secrets that come out that maybe they're not very flattering to you. So be mindful of that, be aware of that. And I'm going to go ahead and clarify this Four of Swords, because you got Four of Swords twice. So you're definitely waiting. You're definitely taking your time. You want to do things the right way. You want to be able to be discerning, because the swords speak of truth and clarity. So Four of Swords, please. Seven of Wands in reverse. So you don't want to get caught in a bad place where you're not able to defend yourself. Okay, Seven of Wands speaks about conflict where you have the higher ground, but in reverse, no, this is not the time to mess around. You want to make sure that you are doing the things that you're supposed to do, so that you're not getting yourself in a bad position with the law, or maybe if you are having to go through a divorce, you want to make sure you're not starting something new before the Seven of Pentacles was also there. So, but that's in reverse. There was nothing good growing out of that relationship, but you have to let it go and complete it and go through your divorce, go through all the things that you have to go through if you have to go through that kind of a situation before you start something new. Okay, I think that's the only warning I really see here. Just be careful. Don't overlap things. Just don't overlap things. Don't let one relationship overlap the other. Okay, any final messages, please? Okay, Three of Pentacles. Exactly. You're going to work on yourself. You're going to work on your money. This last investment didn't work really well for you, but you're going to be put in a position where you can work towards something that's really positive and really good for you. The only advice I would really give you is to, be clear. Cut out anything that's not good for you. Cut whatever was BS. If they cheated on you, then get them out. If you cheated, get yourself out before you start something new. Because obviously, with a lot of swords energy could speak of, bad karma too. And you don't want that, especially with the Queen of Swords there. Queen of Swords is very honest, and she's very upfront and gives it to you very straight. But also, if you're not being careful here with the Justice in reverse and the Seven of Wands in reverse, you could be in a conflict that it won't work in your favor if you don't do things the right way. So I can't stress that enough. Finish something before you start something new. Don't let yourself get caught up in a love triangle. Please don't do that. Third party situations. If they put you in a third party situation, let that be their karma. Don't say, two wrongs really don't make a right. So just because someone did that to you, if that's the case, doesn't mean you have to do it, because ultimately you're responsible and only responsible for your actions and your own karma. So with that being said, Scorpio, I'm really, really happy that I was able to do this reading for you finally. Please let me know if that helps and if it resonated or if something like that's happening in your life. These are general readings, so obviously they're not gonna be for everybody. I just hope that if there was something that you can get out of the reading that is helpful, that I was able to deliver that message for you, okay? So stay tuned. Next month, I am working on my Vimeo so I can continue these readings in the extended. As far as right now, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you next month.